The Kansas City Chiefs moved to Wyandotte County. The state and team announced the deal this week. The Chiefs will build a $3 billion stadium in Wyandotte County and a $300 million headquarters and practice facility in Olathe. But the deal includes other provisions beyond construction. KCTV 5 Samantha Bourne is live with those details in the newsroom. Samantha, what did you find?
Well, Zach, this is a 33-page preliminary agreement, meaning everything still needs to be fully finalized. But this does set expectations for both the Chiefs and Kansas, from picking that location to the rent. Once the stadium is up and running, the Chiefs will pay $7 million a year in rent. That will increase by at least 2% every year, but the state is not receiving all of that money. According to this terms sheet, it shows that the state keeps $350,000 for administrative costs. The other $6.6 million goes into a fund. That fund is to help with repairs, maintenance, management, and operations. The agreement shows that once that fund reaches $17 million each year, any extra rent money goes into a separate community impact fund. That is used for community and charitable projects. Here's what Governor Laura Kelly told KCTV 5 what taxpayers get in return of this massive deal.
They get the Chiefs. And they get a magnificent new stadium that will really be the envy of the NFL for sure. And they'll have, an entertainment district that we think is going to blow out every other entertainment district. So, I mean, they get the pride of calling the Chiefs theirs.
There are still some housekeeping items both sides need to cover. Contracts and star bonds look like they need to be in place by next October, according to this term sheet. Coming up live at 5, does this actually bring real economic impact? We look at the state and other studies about the possibilities, again, live at 5. Live in the newsroom, Samantha Bourne, KCTV 5 News.